You know when a horse... you know in, like, the Grand National or something, when a horse is running, and then the jockey falls off, and then the horse keeps going and comes in first, and then they all go off, and then the stewards say to that horse, I'm sorry, mate, your jockey fell off, it doesn't count. That moment where the horse thinks, oh, for fuck's sake. That is un-yimfo.
Have you got mascots today? Rod, have you got a mascot?
I'm wearing my lucky pants.
Your lucky pants?
I'm wearing my lucky underpants, yeah. I've had them since the 1980s, and I've worn them for school exams, university exams, my wedding night.
I would say the fact that your undercarriage hasn't grown since you were in school is quite unlucky.
Oh, don't get me wrong, they're unfeasibly tight.
Can we see the said lucky pants?
I can show you them if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Nothing really to see, they're just a... You know, just a regular pair of... a regular pair of lucky pants, sir. Just a regular...
Rod, are you off the jammy dodgers? I thought you'd be a jammy dodger man.
No, I quite like... But it's... I mean, I normally...
Get in the bucket.
No, do what birds do. What do birds do? You feed it to me, I'll chew it up and spit it back in your mouth. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I'm definitely going to throw up.
I mean, I don't want to upset you by saying this, but you're quite an angry man a lot of the time. Are there any words that rile you?
There's only one thing that's got in common with me being angry every time I'm on this show, and that's you.
But are there any words that get you kind of irritate you?
I get angry with the things that the words represent. I find there's no point in getting angry with the words themselves. It's just shooting the messenger. I did get angry when they didn't allow Forsaked. You didn't allow it.
Oh, I know. That was tough.
I thought you should have let me have that.
It was tough.
And I could just let you know right now tonight, Henning, if there is any trouble like that...
I'm here to sort it out, don't
Yes,
worry.
well, you better sort it out in my favour. I'm voting UKIP, and you immediately after the show will be deported.
Rod, have you got a mascot?
Yeah, I've messed up a bit, though, because I brought a mascot that I thought would wind John up and throw him and psych him out and completely mess with his head and put him off for the whole game.
Right.
Yeah, and then it backfired because I got put on his team.
Well, we have to see the mascot.
Well, no, we don't.
It's part of the show.
I know it's part of the show, but fuck it.
Well, let's have a look at it.
Well, but it's going to mess him up, and he's on my team.
Oh, he'll be all right. He'll be
Well,
fine
I
with
thought
this.
the
I
one
don't think
thing
he'll
I
even
know
mind.
would mess with his head, like, really bad was just a really untidy, disordered cutlery drawer. Well, we need...
You've given me something to do there. I'm already so excited at just what this is going to look like by the end.
Are you still sorting the cutlery out?
Well, I've done the best I can, Jimmy, but I've got serious questions about your diet, Rod, if this is your cutlery tray. I mean, who has 6 dessert forks and 2 regular forks? And I've separated soup spoons from...
With you, it's like, I know I can just do that. You go mental.
Watch me go mental. Just leave it!
Genuinely know you won't like it. And genuinely know you won't like it. You don't like it.
Oh, it's Uncle Apples all over again.
Rod, you're surprisingly good at countdown. Take a look at your
When you
opponent.
say surprisingly, what do you mean, Jimmy?
I was surprised at how good you were.
Why were you surprised how good I was?
Because of how you talk.
As you were.
Do you think you're going to win against these two?
The only chance we're going to lose... I'm quite good at the letters, I'm all right, but numbers is my... I'm much better on the words than I am on the numbers. I'll prove it to you, Jimmy. Think of a number between 1 and 10. Don't tell me. Think of it.
OK.
OK. And reveal it now.
7.
See? Not very good with numbers. Right, words and letters. OK, let's make this interesting. Think of a number between 1 and 1,000. Any number you like.
Yeah.
Don't want to change your mind?
He's in my head.
OK, Johnny. In my underpants. Have a little root around in there.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
It's in the pants.
Oh, yeah. The pants.
Yeah.
I thought it was in your anus.
We found it. Is that a
Why would you smell that, Johnny? What?
I've been told I smell better from behind than I do from the front. So that bit in between.
You what? Sorry, you smell more.
I'm wondering
what
if
do
I
you do,
can
sorry?
track the journey.
He smells better from behind than he does from the front.
No, lovers have told me.
Lovers have told me.
Date night, if I come in the room backwards, it helps to maintain the mood.
OK, what's written on the paper?
You remember it's a number between 1 and 1,000 you chose, Jimmy?
Yes.
Keep it in your head. Let's have a look, Johnny. Oh, what was it?
999.
999. Better with words and letters than I am with numbers.
Could you smack Rod on the back of the head?
9.
A 9-letter word, OK.
I've got a 9-letter word, although I think what you're going to say is that a lot of the letters don't need to be there. I've got a definite 7, right? Possible 8.
Ooh. OK.
Now, how do I play this, Jimmy?
Definite.
How do you play this?
Yeah.
You've got to give us a 7, because you said 7.
So I'm going to go for the 7, a definite urinate. But then, see, I would argue the possible 8 is if you said, who's that urinator over there?
Why are you dressed like that?
You winding me up?
It's a joke.
Oh, I see.
It's an absolute casserole down there.
I'm going to storm off. Like Piers Morgan, it's to create buzz.
It's too hot. This is the same temperature as something that's burning.
Because it's so hot.
Permanent tan.
What? I lived in the Pink Palace. It's a real flat. It's real?
People of colour should be driving HGVs across channels, not presenting them.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't know if that could. You had the milk on your tongue.
What'd your reaction be? You on it? No?
I would vomit.
I'm barely holding on here.
If you get shot, they need to get you out of there!
You don't like talking absolute rubbish.
You always look like an accountant, which is so ironic.